Hey guys, welcome back. Week 10.
Do it for Dale.
Do it for Dale, by God. We're here. We're not queer.
Well,
We're ready to give you some Week 10 picks. All right. And some injury reports, hot topics, all the trade stuff going on. It ends at 4 o'clock today, so that's going to be interesting. What do you think about Brees Hall? Is he going to get traded?
I think he's going to stay.
He's going to stay?
I think he's going to stay. First off, I have a lot to say about the Jets trades. Some of them were kind of stupid.
No.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Well, no, we're not going. Are we going into this right now?
Sure. Why
Hot
not?
topics? Okay. Let's do
Not,
it.
not the whole hot topics,
but
but
the
just tell
Jets
me what
trades?
you think.
All right. So these Jets trades are low-key stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They traded the two defensive players that we have that know how to play defense. The rest of them don't know how to play defense. And our defense is what's killing us right now. So pretty much just going to lose out the rest of the season.
But you know who did get part of that action? Dallas.
Shut up.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams, yeah. No, we don't want to hear about it, though. Anywho, defense is buns now, so we're going to lose the rest of the season, which I guess will get us another first-rounder.
Yeah.
So then we'll have 4 first-round. But they got 3 first-round picks and Ad Mitchell. I don't know who the heck Ad Mitchell is.
Did you just add on a 4th pick after you said if we lose the
tried to.
season?
I tried to. Yeah.
Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the injury report, okay? Tucker Kraft, he had an MCL sprain, and he's going to be outside.
Forever.
What does that mean now?
It means my fantasy team is never going to make it.
That sucks. But you know what you should do?
Trade him.
Go after Luke Musgrave. We'll get to him later. He's going to be a hot one this week. So if you haven't put the waivers in and already got him, if he's available in your league, we'll talk about it. All right. But another one for Green Bay is Matthew Golden. All right. So he's probably just going to be out for a game or so. Nothing really huge. If he even is out, we hope not. But if he is, who's that put in line? Christian Watson. Now, we know that Green Bay likes to use him in the red zone quite a bit, and he's very fast and can get open downfield. So he'll get a lot of points in PPR leagues and do great for you. Yeah. Calling on Christian Watson. But going down that, we got the boy who cried broken arm, Jaden Daniels.
Womp womp.
Apparently, it was just like they said it dislocated.
I don't know. That's like
And they're going to do a MRI to see if there is any broken bones in there.
So the coach is covering it up so he can play again? Is that what I'm hearing?
It wasn't his throwing arm. It wasn't his throwing arm. Put a little strain on it. He'll be all right. Mahomes played with a broken leg that one time.
Yeah.
They had to carry him downfield.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, Marcus Mariota probably be filling in next game, if not
the rest of them.
The rest of the season. Really sucks if you're a Washington fan. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan like me,
it's pretty great.
We never liked them to begin with, so that's awesome. Then we got Luke McCaffrey. Once again, heard that Washington team. Broke his collarbone. Probably going to be out the rest of the season.
Dude, I've been seeing all this stuff about like Jaden Daniels and some other guy that played for Washington got hurt on the same yard line, on the same play, in the same quarter.
Oh, dude, me too. Yeah. The Reggie, what was his last name? Some Reggie the third, right? And he was supposed to be their big breakout quarterback, and then Jaden Daniels flops.
Yeah, it's a curse. The Washington curse.
Then C.J. Stroud last week, he left the game after being knocked down and didn't get back up because he was just being a little floppy. But he had a smooth brain at that point, right? And he got a concussion. He's in concussion protocol. But they're thinking he could play this week somehow. He's probably not going to because you're not going to play through a concussion. What do you mean he might play? But he's probably going to miss a few games, like Brock Purdy, who's supposed to play every week and then doesn't play.
Yeah, and then we get 0 fantasy points from C.J. Stroud playing on the bench. But now he's hurt.
Now he's hurt.
So we can't play him from the bench anymore.
But
I'm going to go draft Joe Flacco. 470 passing yards, 4 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. We told you. We said Joe Flacco would be good there with Jamar Chase. Like, everyone was probably throwing up parties and everything in Cincinnati the moment
but they're still losing.
We said last week he's not going to be able to keep, or at least I did during the picks.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to keep up with the
Yeah.
momentum. By the way, Chicago and the Bengals, that was the best game of all time.
that was a great
Dude, that was
game.
so back and forth. Like
Yeah.
everyone had already left the stadium. Boom, comeback season.
Dude, that was a good game. To some hot topics. The hot topic of the week, trade.
Yes,
about it.
A lot of them.
A
A
lot of
lot
trade.
of trading.
Anyways, so we talked a little bit about the Jets trade already. I hate that trade.
You didn't really go into names on
I
who
did
got
not.
traded for what.
So, Sauce Gardner, he went to the Indianapolis Colts. So now he went from 1-7.
He went from 2-7 to 7-2.
7-2.
Yeah.
And now he's going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, that.
Don't. The Colts are winning the Super Bowl. So yeah, the Colts have acquired another weapon to demolish everyone with, besides the Pittsburgh Steelers, as we learned last week. Aaron Rodgers, I hate you.
Old man Rodgers coming back for another win, dude.
I hate Aaron Rodgers. It's a Jets fan thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, they also traded Quentin Williams, which was really stupid to trade 2 defensive players because we already didn't have a defense. I'm really upset about this.
Yeah, but now you got
They traded
2
him
first-round
for 2
picks.
first-rounders, and they traded Sauce Gardner for a first-rounder and Ad Mitchell.
a Donnie Mitchell and
Yeah.
a first rounder. That's it? God,
Yep.
dude, y'all got ripped off for him.
And we're probably going to lose out the rest of the season, so that's another draft pick. So that's 4 first-rounders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So definitely doing a rebuild. It's definitely going to be a rebuild season next season.
Brother, y'all been in rebuild, man.
Yeah, for like 10 years, but now we're actually doing something about it, it feels like.
Never bet on the Jets.
Well, the one time I didn't, they won. So, just going to say all that. I'm kind of excited to see how Sauce Gardner does in Indianapolis, though.
Dude, he's gonna be good over there,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like he's going to actually enjoy playing football. a
He's
little
gonna
bit.
have to get off the game at 4:00 though. I will
But-
say, but on game,
Yeah.
it's like school nights. Okay, you can't be playing the video game until 4:00. Somebody caught him.
But I'm excited to see how Sauce Gardner is going to do in Indianapolis. I feel like that'll be cool to watch.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
The day him and George Pickens get together, man, that'd be crazy.
Speaking of George Pickens, the Dallas Cowboys acquired Quentin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
They now have that wonderful edge rusher that they traded away at the beginning of the season and then traded for a different one.
You know what? Going off that and calling it earlier, sorry, I gotta say this before it pops out my brain. You know, it'd be so cool if you had Sauce Gardner, Tyreek Hill, and George Pickens all on the same team, right? Dude, the person and Jameis Winston is QB1.
Yeah.
That'd be the biggest personality flex in the
Dude.
entire NFL.
You have a convicted felon for drink driving.
Get Cam Skatibo as
Yeah.
the dang running back.
Yeah.
Drag him out there, card him out.
This is my fantasy draft next year. Except Jameis Winston's like QB3.
He's in the lineup. Don't worry about it.
He might ride the bench for a little while, though. We're at Rashid Shaheed now.
Oh, yeah. He's going to do great, man.
Rashid Shaheed.
Wait a minute. Where did he go?
He is at Seattle.
Seattle.
He
Oh,
went to Seattle from the Saints.
dude, they got Seattle. I don't know what they're going to do because they have 4 good wide receivers.
Yeah.
Right now, they got Smith Najigba, who's guaranteed a wide receiver spot.
Yeah.
But then it comes down to Rashid Shaheed. You got Cooper Kupp, and then you got Torrey Horton. Is that his name? Something like that. We'll get to that later. Yeah, Torrey Horton. But, you know, what are they going to do? Because now they got 4. You can only play 3, really, unless you do 4 wide receivers out there. But they're not
Yeah.
going to do that.
I mean, yeah.
It's really going to be more between, like, the rookie and Cooper Kupp, I feel like. And Cooper Kupp, he's been doing all right this season, but he's getting old. You know, why not
Yeah.
develop your young guys?
Right. Moving on. Joe Tyron. I don't know how to say the rest of this guy's name. Shoykina?
I'm going to first take this. Joe Tyrone Shoyinka,
Shoyinka.
defensive end.
That makes more sense. He's a defensive end. He is now playing for the Bears. He was at the Browns. I don't think that was a very eye-opening trade for anyone.
You know what? Dallas made a trade for a linebacker. I'm not really. What did we send? I think we might have sent a first round for a linebacker from
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
What
Like
the
God, man! If you're gonna send a first rounder for a linebacker, at least go for like a good one, man.
Yeah.
Not a Cincinnati Bengals player. He might be good, but come on, the background's not that great.
We need
okay?
to get Bobby Wagner from the Commanders.
He's too old. No, sir. We need someone to develop.
Jacoby Myers leaving the Raiders, making his way down to Florida.
To Jacksonville, Florida, baby.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? Travis Hunter out for season. Brian Thomas Jr. down year, and he might be out next game. I think Jacoby Myers. We'll talk about him. He's going to be a good pickup.
Anyways, with the Jets trades, showing that they're going to rebuild, and the Colts accepting that trade is like showing, I think we're pretty good right now. We'll get us a couple more players, and we'll keep going with what we have.
I probably think they're Super Bowl bound, trying to just
Oh, yeah.
trade up and build the team this year.
Oh yeah.
So, on to players. I just want to say, we called Kyle Monangai.
What, 3 weeks in a row now?
Dude, we called him ever since we started this channel. And last
Yeah.
week, he finally got after it. How much did he put up? Dude?
20.
It was,
He
yeah,
put
it was
up
a
20
bunch.
something in
It was
a
a
PPR
bunch.
league.
DeAndre Swift, say bye-bye. We knew you was going to go at some point, son.
Yeah, we predicted your future, pal.
You're expendable, and you've been expendable in the past. Saquon Barkley agrees. But anyways, starting off, let's get into some quarterbacks. Sam Darnold, we called him last week.
He went nuts.
Pick of the week. He did great. All right. Son's looking elite. I'm starting him at quarterback full-time for me because Brock Purdy, it just seems like he's never coming back. And when he does, Sam Darnold just got a new receiver, just so happened to be Rashid Shaheed. That boy can run. He can get after it.
And, Mac Jones and Brock Purdy may be in a battle here for who's going to run this team next year.
I don't think so. It's going to end up being Purdy.
I feel like it will, but there was talk about it.
Yeah, but that was from the fans. The coaching staff said that Brock Purdy is guaranteed
QB1.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes, though.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They also just signed him to a new contract.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
All right, then.
recently. Beginning of the season, I think.
And then we got J.J. McCarthy. Him, last week we gave him a little bit of smack talk, and they did good.
You did okay.
We're going to give him that, but I'm still not all the way on J.J. McCarthy, right? I mean, you can stick anyone into that Vikings offense, and they'll do good at quarterback. But,
If you have a Justin Jefferson on your team,
the first time he played, he just did not come out really that great. But he did do good last week. So my recommendation is that you pick him up and watch him because he could very easily
fall off the wagon.
He could fall off or he could turn into an elite quarterback. So we shall see about that.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart coming in this week with a favorable matchup against the Chicago Bears. They have a very horrible defense, as you can see by Joe Flacco, demolishing through it. He's 40
passing yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Insane.
Jackson Dart, he's getting ready to be out there throwing dimes, all right, and he's going to be running all over him too.
He's going to be Jackson Dimes.
And then finally, earlier we mentioned how Jaden Daniels absolutely killed his arm, so that means Marcus Mariota.
Yes.
If you're in real dire need of a quarterback, he's going to be there for the rest of the season. I highly doubt anybody's going to pick him up unless they really need him. So if you really need him, you better be the first one to pick him up for this week, right? Because there's a lot of buys going around.
There is.
Especially Dak Prescott being out.
Mm-hmm.
Tough week for
week.
anyone with a bunch of Dallas players on their lineup. Anyways, moving on to some wide receivers. We have a new wide receiver 1 in Las Vegas for the Raiders.
Because Jacoby Myers got traded.
Yes.
To the Jaguars.
It's going to be Trey Tucker now. So if you're able to get him, I highly would do so. Why not? He's wide receiver 1, so obviously he's going to get some passes thrown his way. With that being said, Jacoby Myers did get traded to Jacksonville. Jacksonville. And Brian Thomas Jr., like I said earlier, he's not been doing that great.
He's okay.
He's okay. He does all right in PPR leagues, but he's like a low-end flex, if anything.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that Jacoby Myers is going to come in the absence of Travis Hunter and put up some good points because obviously he can do some stuff with some horrible quarterbacks, much worse than Trevor Lawrence. As seen last year, he came in and he looked great with Devontae Adams being traded. Look at Devontae now. He's such a better place.
Dude, yeah.
But definitely get Jacoby Myers if you're able to. That is a good pickup no matter how you put it.
Yeah.
And then Torrey Horton for Seattle, right? Rookie. He's looked good. But here's the thing. Him and Cooper Kupp, they're going to be in a wide receiver battle.
Yeah.
Because I don't see – they just traded for Shaheed. I don't see them benching him. He's probably going to play at the 2. Smith gets moved to the can't think of slot wide receiver. He gets moved to that, but then who's wide receiver 3 now? Is it going to be Cooper Kupp or is it going to be the rookie? I think they'll probably stick with Kupp just because he's experienced, but it's going to be mixed, right? Kupp might start out for him, but it's probably going to be split right there at the wide receiver 3. Because Torrey Horton, they have been doing good for him. Or he's been doing good for them, excuse me. So we shall see how that goes. With that being said, Rashid Shaheed, he's on Seattle now. We just spoke about him, wide receiver 2. And, Sam Darnold, that's the best ginger I've ever seen play football at this point.
Dimes, dude.
He's doing
good. I
good.
don't know what happened. He sucked at New York, and he sucked real bad at Carolina. But
Minnesota, he came back on, and now
Minnesota, he was like, I'm going to the playoffs this year.
And now we have a Baker Mayfield story 2.0, right?
Yeah.
But
it was just the Browns, man.
Moving on, somebody's going to have to fill in that spot with New Orleans, right? It's going to be Devon Bell. Weird name, but he's probably going to end up moving up to wide receiver 2.
Bro, don't hate on dude's name, though. It's messed up.
I highly doubt he's going to be that great, but, it's the Saints.
Yeah,
it's the Saints.
It's the Saints.
He'll get some points for sure. But
yeah, I'm surprised to not see the Saints trying to trade around right now.
I know. Why are they not getting away all those old players? They're going to lose this season.
I was really surprised to not see Kamara be traded yet.
I know.
He got 0.7 of a point last night.
He should be going to somewhere that could use him, like the Chargers. Then finally, our last wide receiver is going to be Parker Washington for Jacksonville. So they just traded for Jacoby Myers, right? Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be there. But Parker Washington, he's young, he's great, and he does okay. He's either a boom or bust, right? He either puts up a great amount of points or he gets nothing. Whatsoever. So, but he's going to be a good one to pick up. He's definitely going to have an uptick in aggression now that the star young wide receivers went out, dash cornerback, however you want to put it. And then Brian Thomas Jr., like we said, dealing with an injury, definitely might be an uptick in aggression this week. Moving on to running backs, how could we ever forget Kyle Monangai? The man that we've been mentioning for so long. Had an absolutely monstrous game.
Dude, he had a good game. He low-key killed the Cincinnati Bengals.
I hope he continues doing that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Make him the starter, DeAndre Swift. Just go play for a new team, okay? That's what you do best. You get traded every year. Just go play for a new team.
It's like the Sam Darnold of running backs.
Yeah, or Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
But then we got Trey Benson coming back for Arizona. Michael Carter and the other guy, Bam Knight, they've done great, but there's no reason that they would get worked in because they're only there because Trey Benson got hurt.
Yeah.
So Trey Benson, he should come back in. He should do good, right? And no one else there shouldn't be no fight for that running back for him. If you got Trey Benson, awesome. If you don't, you should probably pick him up if you're able to because he's going to get a hefty amount of points. Then we have Chris Rodriguez. Now, if you've looked at the stats sheet from last week, Bill, he's not doing that great. We love Bill, but Bill is not loving Bill right now.
It's okay, Bill. You can do better.
But Chris Rodriguez, who was a valuable backup last year, well, he's splitting the snaps, and honestly, he's doing better with what he's given. there's might be a running back change or a battle, if you will, over that starting lineup. And right now it's favoring Chris Rodriguez. We'd keep an eye on that little battle going on, see who does better. If you already have Bill, why not just pick up both, right? At the end of the day, then you can have the starting running back no matter what. Moving on, Dylan Sampson. Last week, Quinshon Judkins was out. Possibly he might be out this week. So
Yeah.
we shall see. But if he is, Dylan Sampson, probably going to be worked in. Also a good rookie running back. He got some starting time at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Did okay with it. I mean, he didn't do the greatest, but they'll definitely run him if he is out. Tight ends, Colston Loveland, man.
Colston Loveland
Absolutely
had a
monstrous.
great game.
Komet should be out more often,
Yeah.
right? But Colston Loveland, I'm pretty sure we said to pick him up last week,
Yeah,
but he's probably already picked up in most leagues. He, like we said, though, he's a real high draft prospect for him, and definitely glad to see him come out into what he's supposed to be. He's going to be great to develop.
Oh, yeah.
But then we have Luke Musgrave for the Green Bay Packers. You know why?
Tyler Kraft is dead.
He is dead.
Passed away.
He is gone. He's going to be out the rest of the season. If anyone's seen his fantasy points, they're always on the up and up.
Yeah, I'm very sad that Mr. Kraft has left my team.
So if the playbooks don't change for Green Bay, that should mean Luke Musgrave ends up getting quite a hefty sum of what Tucker Kraft once did.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So definitely a good pickup. If you add Kraft or if you're just looking for a tight end, he's going to get a bunch for you. All right. But then we got Jawan Johnson. You know, Tyler's show, he came in, rookie starting quarterback. And, you know, Jawan Johnson, he did good at the beginning of the year, but then, you know, he fell off through his little middle parts getting to here. But now he's coming back for the past few weeks. He's doing better. And I'm starting him this week, but Shaheed's gone, so that's an added bonus. He's definitely going to get more receptions with that happening because, well, Shaheed, he got a hefty son as was.
Yeah.
But finally, you're probably looking for some defenses. Well, buddy, let us tell you. We have the Browns going against the New York Jets. And, well, the Jets are...
And you should pick up the Jets defense.
Maybe you shouldn't pick up the
No,
Jets
because they don't have one anymore.
Yeah. But Browns against the New York Jets, probably a good defense for you.
We could win this game.
And then we have the Panthers versus New Orleans.
Yeah, that's going to be an awful game. Oh,
Pick up the Panthers defense, by God.
The Panthers are going to win that one.
The Panthers do good on defense. I will
They
say
do.
that. They end up getting
I can
either
say,
they do horrible or they do great. But
Yeah.
against horrible teams, they end up doing good. Most
you
of the
remember
time.
when like Drew Brees was really good and Cam Newton was really good, and the Panthers and Saints rivalry game was like really fun to watch?
Oh, yeah.
I miss experiencing that.
But now you have Drake May and Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's a fun one too.
Much better than what we had. Okay, Drake May, Tom Brady Jr. God
Yeah.
rest his soul. But with that being said, that's all we got for the players of the week. So we'll be going on to the picks. Well, Sam, I lost to you last week. I lost the bet.
You lost the week before that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my 3-0 hot start is now went 3-2, but at least I'm still positive. You know, still
I'm
winning.
On a two-week streak right now.
Yeah, it's getting ready to end. It ends today.
Does it?
Okay, it does.
Does
it
it?
does.
Well, let's just start with that then.
Anyway,
The Patriots and the Buccaneers. That is our game of the week this week.
buddy right here, he's got Tom Brady Jr., but I'm
Brady.
going with Daddy Mayfield. Okay.
All right. The over-under is 48.5.
Emeka Buka, Tej Johnson, Chris Godwin, I summon the powers of thou. Please.
I'm going to say over on that. The Patriots are plus 2.5 and the Bucks are minus 2.5. So I'm excited to see how this one's going.
I've got the over on that too, being 48.5. Moving on, we got the Raiders and the Broncos kicking us off for Thursday night prime time. Why did they put that on a Thursday night game?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Over under 42.5. Give me the over just because, well, it's a Thursday night game. Broncos are -8.5. Raiders +8.5. All right. It's going to be a bummy game.
Over for sure.
Then we got the Falcons and the Colts. Colts -6.5. Falcons +6.5.
Yeah.
Over under on that game, it's going to be 48.5.
I'm going to say Colts under.
Oh, yeah, definitely Colts. I'm going to shoot the over.
Oh.
Yeah. It's going to be a high scoring game, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Penis, I think he's had enough losing.
Michael Penis might be fed up with his life.
B. John, Barry Sanders 2.0. He's had enough losing.
Next up, we have the Toilet Bowl.
The worst game that they could have put together ever.
The Jets and the Browns. The Browns are -2.5 for this. No, not happening. The Jets are going to win.
With that defense, buddy, nice chop.
Listen, it's okay. We're playing against
Even Dylan
Gabriel.
Yeah, even Dylan Gabriel is going to mess up that defense, buddy.
No. I feel like Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and Ian Davis and Mason Taylor can make something happen against the Browns defense. We need an O-line. Bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got Myles Garrett going against you. Good luck, buddy.
Over-under is 37.5. I'm going to say under because that one game with the Broncos, it was like 6-13.
Give me the under as well.
Yeah.
They're both trash.
The Saints and the Panthers. The Panthers are -5.5 to win this one.
Saints +5.5.
Definitely gonna. I never thought that I would speak these words in a long time, but I think Bryce Young is gonna take the Panthers to a dub this week.
Possible. Very possible, actually.
Over under is 39.5. I'm gonna say over.
I'll go under.
Yeah, that's fair. Bills and the Dolphins. Bills are -9.5. The Dolphins are +9.5. Over under 49.5.
The Bills' defense is pretty decent. Some people say it's garbage and god awful. I think it's okay. With that being said, Dolphins.
Dude, what was that kid, number 24 on the Bills defense? It's like a safety or something. Dude, he was having a game yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
But give me the Bills because, Tua turned the ball over when he's faced with difficult challenges. Well, he does not seem to overcome those. He seems to fall with the pressure and the team and die.
And he seems to turn the ball over.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
He had a masterclass week 8 and then fell back right off week 9.
He put up Joe Flacco stats week 8. Fell right back off the wagon.
He was feeling like prime Tom Brady in week 8. He came back down to a washed Cam Newton. Came 9.
Cam Newton at the Patriots.
But, give us the Bills and under.
Under, yes.
Jaguars and the Texans. Now, I do think this one should be interesting, right? CJ Stroud, probably going to be out. And Jaguars just got some new pieces on offense. So they're going to be trying to work them in against a team who's going to be trying to work in a new quarterback to play, right?
Right.
So I think that one's probably going to be low scoring, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under.
Yeah. Over under on that is 38.5. Texans -1.5. Jags plus 1.5.
I'm going to go Jags under.
Give me the under. And, I'm actually going to take – give me the Jags. Give me the Jags. But moving on, we have the Ravens and the Vikings. This ought to be a good one, really.
The Ravens and the Vikings?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. The Ravens have been playing like butthole. But
that's because
okay.
It's because Lamar ain't been there for half the season.
That's okay, though. I think that'll be a good game. I am going to have to take the Vikings, though. I think J.J. McCarthy is going to be able to make something happen.
I think that Lamar is going to absolutely demolish that poor team. He's back. He's ready. He's playing good.
Yeah.
Give me the Ravens, who are -3.5, and then the Vikings +3.5. Over under on that is 48.5. Give me the over.
I am going to say Vikings over.
Then we got the Giants and the Bears. Now, we called Jackson Dart this week because that's a favorable matchup for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Giants are going to win. I know they're really missing Malik Neighbors and Cam Scatterboo.
Dude, they're
right
missing
now.
their whole team.
Yeah, they're falling apart, man. They rebuild. They were playing good, but I think Scatterboo don't come back till week 5 of next year. So I feel like if they had Cam and Malik, they would probably take that one home pretty easily.
Mhm.
But the Bears' defense sucks, so
It does.
Jackson Dart may be able to do it.
I think that they will do it. I think that Jackson Dart will do it. They are plus 3.5 to the Bears, who are minus 3.5. Over under on that is going to be 47.5. Let me take the over because I think it's going to be a shootout, really.
I'm going to say the under.
And then that brings us to Cardinals and the Seahawks. Cardinals plus 6.5. Seahawks minus 6.5. Over under on that game? Well, let me tell you, 45.5.
I'm going Seahawks over.
Yeah, Seahawks and then under because Jacoby Brissett. Is Kyler Murray coming back? I have no clue. Either way, under Seahawks defense gonna shut them down.
The Lions and the Commanders. The Lions are minus 9.5. The Commanders are plus 9.5.
Over under on that game is going to be 49.5. Well, I think we all know where this is going. Lions.
Yeah. Washington's not pulling this one out of their butt. It's not happening.
Marcus Mariota. Sorry, buddy. The Lions defense is real chopped right now, but you're just not getting past that milestone in your career.
Sorry, pal.
Give us the Lions under
Rams and the 49ers. The Rams are minus 3.5. The 49ers are plus 3.5. Over under is 49.5. I don't know about this. This could be an interesting game.
Give me the Rams. Matthew Stafford, yes, please. Over.
All right, I'm going to say the same thing I said last week. If Brock Purdy is back this week, I'm going to say the Niners. If he's not, I'm going to say the Rams.
I don't think it really has much difference if he is
Over.
back or not.
I think just
Because Mac Jones, they play about the same.
team
I'll be real honest.
morale at that point.
Yeah, I guess. But Rams, over.
It's 49ers over.
Then we have the Sunday night football game, the Steelers and the Chargers. That ought to actually be a pretty good one.
Unk versus Madison Beer.
Madison Beer has – it looks like she's doing the evil Batty effect, and she's just making Justin Herbert look trash again. But he did play good last week. And you got a little bit of iffy moments in there. What's going on, Justin Herbert? You need to tighten it up, play some good football, good disciplined football, son. Stop turning the ball over, by God.
You're not Tua. Don't be like Tua.
But I want to take Justin Herbert. He's my QB1 in a couple of leagues, and I just really need him to do good. So give me the over Chargers.
What's the Steelers' record this year?
Half and half, basically.
Okay, so if they haven't won 8 games yet, we all know they're going to get there and make the wild card game and lose because that's what they do every year, like ever. So I'm going to say Pittsburgh is going to win this week, and I'm going to say over.
Moving on to Monday Night Football. To cap it all off, we have the Eagles versus the Packers. A very balanced matchup, I would say.
Yeah, and Christian Watson's back this week.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed is still out, though, which kind of sucks.
Matthew Golden's out.
Matthew Golden's out, too. So that's going to limit that wide receiver position to Christian Watson a lot.
Yeah.
And Romeo Doubs, I guess. Wait, no, he doesn't play there anymore, does he?
Romeo Doubs plays there, yeah.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He's going to have a master class.
Yeah. So I think that's going to limit those 2 wide receivers mainly. And Josh Jacobs, if you have him, make sure he's in. I feel like he's going to do pretty good against the Eagles.
Let me take the over on that game, and I'm going to go the Eagles.
Wow. I'm going to go Packers. Over, under, I'm going to say over.
Over, yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us for week 10 of NFL football. Hopefully we eclipse a little bit more than 5 views like we did last week. That was a little bit disheartening, but we're going to get right back up on that horse and keep going.
Yes.
He's a Jets fan. He understands loss, so he can work through it pretty well.
Does cause depression. But that's okay. I hope you guys have a great week.
See ya.